And welcome to my daily devotional for Tuesday, the 7th of December. Again, as we continue to look at verse 32, we will continue to read a section that relates to the characters of faith mentioned in Hebrews 11:32. And our reading today is from 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verses 10 to 12. In the same way, all seven of Jesse's sons were presented to Samuel. But Samuel said to Jesse, "The Lord has not chosen any of these." Then Samuel asked, "Are these all the sons you have?" "Oh, there is still the youngest," Jesse replied, "but he's out in the fields watching the sheep." "Send for him at once," Samuel said. "We will not sit down to eat until he arrives." So Jesse sent for him. He was ruddy and handsome, with pleasant eyes. And the Lord said, "This is the one, anoint him." Following Jephthah, the writer to the Hebrews mentions David. There is no doubt that David is well known. He is listed among the genealogy of Jesus by Matthew and Luke in their Gospels. There is a great deal that could be said. However, briefly, we know that David was a shepherd boy who killed a lion and a bear. He was a skilled musician and wrote 73 of the Psalms in the Old Testament. As we have seen from our reading, he was anointed by Samuel to become the second king of Israel, succeeding Saul. He is well known for the way in which he killed Goliath, who was the strong giant of the Philistines. And when Goliath laughed at David, his reply was, "You come to me with a sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defiled." And that's from 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 45. When we face derision from those who are against us, it is good for us to know that in the faith that God gives to us, we stand to overcome in the strength of the Lord. As Jesus faced the derision of the crowds when he hung on the cross, he overcame the powers of evil to defeat the powers of darkness. In this, he gained the victory that releases us from a life dominated by sin and death and delivers us into eternal fellowship with him and our Heavenly Father. We'll continue this tomorrow. Have a day rejoicing in the freedom from sin that Jesus brings to us.